And welcome back, everyone. It's Film Fridays here on Mornings on Fox 11, and resident film critic Scott Birmingham is here to tell us what is happening at the box office. Good morning, Scott.
How you doing?
So what movie are we talking about this week?
Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
2015, and kind of taking a quick back at the last days of 2014, a quick review of the past week. At number one for the second week in a row, we have The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies, making $40 million. For almost a 3-hour movie, that's pretty good. At number two is Disney's musical Into the Woods, singing to the tune of $31 million. And just a step behind is the wartime drama Unbroken, flying in at $30 million. Today we're talking about Tim Burton's newest film called Big Eyes. It's the story of the awakening of the painter Margaret Kane, played by Amy Adams. The success of her Big Eyes artwork in the 1950s and the legal difficulties she had with her husband, played by Christoph Waltz, who claimed credit for her work during this time. The film touches upon a few themes: the idea of creating a persona and blatantly lying about creating work which you didn't do, and then trying to defend and later turning to threats to keep that truth from coming out. And the other being the person to whom it is happening to, and almost suffering an identity crisis from it. Many are familiar with her work, but few know the nastiness her husband went through to try and keep the truth from going public. I give this film 4 out of 4 stars and hope to see some of these names pop up for awards in the weeks to come.
You cannot go wrong with Amy Adams. She's
so
talented.
Really, really good.
Tim Burton film, too.
I know.
Wow. It's going to be a good one to see. And what about some upcoming DVD releases?
The new film to reach the final week of DVD for 2014 and being shown also on Netflix is a movie called Reach Me. It played in limited theater release October 24th, which is only about 2 months ago. It featured, among other actors, Tom Berenger, Kara Sidgwick, Thomas Jane, Kelsey Grammer, and Sylvester Stallone. I'm sure not many even heard of this movie, despite the well-known cast members.
Man, you know, a lot of movies people were looking forward to on coming out for Christmas, but they were only limited releases, and a lot of people have to wait until January, keep their fingers crossed that we're even going to get in here in
probably
Reno.
The closest place you'd probably be able to go to would be San Francisco, which for us is a good 3-hour drive at least.
Is it worth it to see a movie?
You know, a movie like Big Eyes, there's only a few of them I would say would be worth it, but I mean, is any place worth going 3 hours? And probably most likely have to stay the night there because it's a 2-hour movie to watch and then come back. I mean, it's a whole event unto itself nowadays. Yeah.
Make it a date night, or of course, obviously, wait till it comes out on DVD.
Right.
What are we talking about next week?
Next week, we're going to check out Mark Wahlberg in The Gambler. Lots of talk there, so we'll see if it's worthy of the talk, I guess.
It was a great movie. We saw it last week. Stay with us, everyone. We'll be back here on Mornings on Fox 11. Tim?